Hello, amazing, wonderful, energetic ladies and gentlemen. Recently, I had an opportunity of attending a session by YSR sir, Yogendra Singh Rathod sir, where we learn about how to declutter our mind. How many thoughts we come in our mind every day? Any guesses? Roughly around 60,000 thoughts generated in our mind every day. Huge number, isn't it? And out of that 60,000 thoughts, 40% thoughts are related to our past. काश मैंने ऐसा किया होता, काश मैंने वैसा किया होता, काश मैंने ऐसा बोला होता, काश मैंने ऐसा नहीं बोला होता, काश मैंने ऐसा सोचा होता, काश मैंने ऐसे किया होता, वगैरह 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 वगैरह. So when we think about past, it gives us feeling of emotions of guilt, regret. We have any control over our past? We don't have any control over past. The event which has gone is gone. We don't have any control over that. Another 45% of our thoughts are related to our future. What will happen in our future? Economy recession will come. Market will collapse. Job will be at stake. Business will not survive. Business is slow growth. Our condition could be like Sri Lanka, blah 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 blah. All kinds of future events we are thinking about in our mind. So when we think about our future, it gives us feeling of worry, anxiety, fear, tension, stress. All these negative emotions comes in our mind. We don't have control over either in our future events also. So it's futile to think about our future. So what is left with us? Only 15% thoughts are related to a present. And another important thing to note here is out of the 60,000 thoughts, 80% thoughts are either repetitive or negative. Means the same thoughts which have come yesterday is coming today again. Or maybe 4 days back it is coming again today. Maybe 15 days back coming again today. All those repetitive thoughts are coming in our mind. A brain consumes 25% of total energy consumed by our body. But our energy of our brain is wasted on what? The negative disempowering emotions we have associated with our past events and future events which is yet to take place. So instead of focusing on present, our brain is not able to give enough space, enough time and energy for the present event, and it don't have energy for creative thinking, innovative thinking. If we imagine our brain like a super mall which has different compartment, our mind has different compartments like a super mall. In one compartment there is feeling of anger, hatred, jealousy, envy, fear, worry, anxiety, all kinds of compartments are there. They are all stacked up in our mind. If our mind is stacked up with so many disempowering emotions, then how will have space for empowering emotions like love, joy, gratitude, peace, happiness? It's imagine like a almirah I have. If almirah I have stacked up with all useless clothes, I don't have space for putting new clothes unless I take out the old clothes and dispose of. Our mind is like that. We need to declutter that mind so that we can have space for empowering emotions and energy of feel of love, joy, peace, happiness, all kinds of empowering emotions. So how do we do that? It's a simple 4-step process. First step, you write down all the thoughts you have on a piece of paper which are disempowering, which are giving you a feeling of fear, anxiety, worry, tension, stress, guilt, regret, all kinds of disempowering emotions, thoughts are there. You write them on a piece of paper. Step 2, you divide those thoughts into two parts. First part, the things you can control, and second part, the things you cannot control. There will be some actions over those thoughts which you can control, and some actions over those thoughts which you don't have any control over that. You can control your words, you can control your emotions, you can control your actions, you can control your efforts, you can control your mood, you can control your attitude. But you cannot control other people's word. You cannot control other people's response. You cannot control other people's behavior. You have no control over other people's emotions. You can't have any control over the external circumstances beyond your control. So divide these all thoughts into these two parts. Step 3 is take all the thoughts and actions we have decided in part 2 which you have control over them. Take them on another piece of paper. Write them all the thoughts and actions which you can control. And step 4 is very important. The first paper on which you have written all the disempowering thoughts, you tear it up and flush it, or better, you burn it. So what happens when we are writing all the disempowering thoughts on a piece of paper? All the unresolved emotions residing in our subconscious mind are taking out from subconscious mind through our conscious mind to our hand on the piece of paper. So when we burn that paper, that emotions, the energy associated with those unresolved negative emotions get transformed into paper, into heat, into ash, into smoke. Do you remember the scene in the movie Jab We Met, where Shahid Kapoor asked Kareena Kapoor to tear the photo of his boyfriend and flush it? Reluctantly, Kareena Kapoor does that, and when she tears the photo and flush it, she has a sign of relief. Oh my God, I am fully relaxed. Because the guilt associated and the stress associated with that guilt was flushed with that photo, flushed with that action, and she was relaxed. So we need to declutter our mind of all unresolved negative emotions by following these 4 steps, so that we can have ample space, time, and energy. Our mind has ample space and energy for keeping all our empowering emotions like love, joy, gratitude, happiness, peace, all kinds of empowering emotions. We can have enough space and energy in our mind. So bless you with abundant happiness, peace, and joy and gratitude. Thank you very much for your patient watching. Stay blessed, happy forever. Spread your love and energy wherever you go. Thank you very much for your patient watching. Thank you.